Hi everyone. So this lesson video is a little less messy than the other two, which parents are probably going to be pretty happy about. But all these papers that you made over the past 2 days, the plastic baggie printing or the potato printing, we're going to use those. So you're going to pick one of your papers. And I'm going to pick this one because this one is on thin copy paper. And, oh, what are you going to be making? You're going to be making a bookmark. So this is actually 2 lessons in one. I'm going to talk to you about how to make your bookmark, but then I'm also going to demonstrate how to make a tassel for the end of your bookmark. So let me set this aside and we'll get busy. So the first thing is your paper, whatever one you decided to use, and then you're going to need, we don't have tracers at home, so you have to figure out how you're going to, someone's coming in the door, how you're going to make your bookmark shape. So I just have a box of cereal. This is Mr. Lawrence's favorite cereal, so don't buy it at Wegmans. And you're going to put this down as your tracer. So then you're going to take your pencil and trace and then cut. Oh, but before I cut, well, I'm just going to cut one side of this. So I'm going to cut this side because I'm going to fold this paper onto that side. So let me just cut here and you'll see what I mean. And I'm going to cut this piece off here, right across. And hopefully you can see my line here. That is where I'm going to fold. So I'm going to take this and fold, just like that. And the reason why I'm doing it is so your bookmark is a little bit thicker. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this side. And now I have to decide how long I want my bookmark to be. So I'm gonna, maybe I'll cut here. You could have a long one or a shorter one, and I'm gonna cut about there. Well, maybe I'm gonna cut it a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear my mess away. So there's my bookmark. Now I don't have glue in my video, but if I had it here, I'd be putting glue here and closing this down. That way you have decoration on this side and on that side. Now you don't have to leave it just like this. You can do a whole bunch of things, and this is where your creativity comes in. If you have markers, you can decorate with markers. If you have stamps, you can stamp on there. If you have paper punches, you can paper punch and glue on top. There's so many different alternatives for you to decorate this bookmark. On this one here, I have one plain side, and then on this side I had some permanent markers and I decorated. So at least that gives you an idea. Now for the hole. I also realized I did not have a paper punch here at home, so the next best thing is your pencil. You're going to take that and just carefully poke a hole. Alright, so my bookmark is ready for the tassel. I'm going to set this aside and we're going to focus on the tassel. So to make your tassel, at school I had little cards for kids to make their tassel on, but at home you don't have that, so there's a couple things you could use. A pad of post-it notes, or earlier I told you to have some food coloring. You might want to take the food coloring box. So I'm going to first take my yarn and I'm going to cut 2 pieces of yarn and something like that length and another. And you can notice they're not exact, so I'm just something about that size. I'm going to use my food coloring box, and my yarn's going to be out of the camera. So I'm going to take this and, wait a minute, I need a longer piece of yarn. Take this and I'm going to make a tail of yarn here, and then I'm going to wrap it around, not tight, about 20 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa, whoa, there goes my scissors. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I want to make sure that I end with the yarn down. I'm going to snip that and I'm going to gently slide off so I keep those in place. I'm going to take one of my pieces of yarn, put it in here, and you have to be pretty good at knotting. So I've knotted this once and twice, and I'm not going to lose those two. I'm going to keep those two up, and I'm just going to kind of smooth those rest of the yarn down, and I'm going to put the yarn on top of the other, and then I'm going to make like a little head. So I'm going to knot it or tie it, and then I'm going to tie it tight again. Okay? So now you can see what I call the little head right there, right? Okay, so far so good. Now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to stick it in all those that loops of yarn, and I'm going to cut, and voila, I have my tassel. I'm going to snip those ends there, and I have my tassel. Now to put it on the bookmark. So I'm going to take the bookmark and I'm going to thread it through. And knot it. And there. I'm either ready to decorate or I'm ready to put it into a good book. So I'm going to just put mine in this book because next week we're going to be doing some drawing and we're going to be using this book, Feathers for Lunch. Okay? Have fun and be sure to send pictures. I love seeing what you're doing and I love watching you do it through photographs. See you soon. Bye.